Listen, let me ask you a question. What if your wealthy future isn't waiting for you? What if it's already leaving evidence inside of your life right now? Like little moments that doesn't make sense yet. Today in this video, we are looking at that evidence. We're looking at the evidence that most people would completely overlook. Okay, now money starts showing up in places that you weren't expecting money at all. This can be an old account that has a balance that you forgot all about. Something tells you to check this account and you're like, wait a minute, there's still some money in here? Or a refund arrives unexpectedly in your mailbox, in your email, or someone calls you and they tell you we have a refund for you. Or someone repays you money that you weren't even thinking about. As a matter of fact, you probably forgot all about it. All of a sudden they call you up and they say, hey, I want to pay you back this money. Okay, now here's some more evidence. You overhear an exact dollar amount that means something to you. Someone mentions $100,000 beside you and you're like, wait a minute, I was just thinking about that. Or a stranger talks about becoming a millionaire and you're like, wait a minute, I was just thinking about that. Or a random conversation involves the exact amount that you have imagined having. And you're like, wait a minute, I was just thinking about that. Now, here's some more evidence, okay? Your name accidentally gets associated with success. Someone jokes to you and says, you're going to be rich one day. Or a person calls you a millionaire without even knowing your vision. Or someone says, when you make it instead of if you make it. Pay attention to this because people can energetically sense that something major is about to happen in your life. So they'll say things like when you become rich, when you win the lottery, when you hit the jackpot, things like that. Okay. Now here's some more evidence that you have to pay attention to. Something expensive accidentally ends up in your hands temporarily. You're handed keys to something that you admire. This can be a luxurious home. This can be a luxurious car. Someone hands you the keys to this, okay? Or someone asks you to hold something very, very valuable. This could be diamonds, it could be jewels, or just jewelry, something like that, okay? Or you're unexpectedly invited into an environment you normally wouldn't enter. And it almost feels like a preview. You're like, wait a minute, you may get a feeling of deja vu when you're there, or just a euphoric feeling. Okay, now here's some more evidence that's happening in your life right now. You start finding old evidence of how long wealth has been on your mind. This can be an old note that you wrote a long time ago about financial freedom. This can be a forgotten goal that you have written years ago. Or this can be something you created before, but you didn't take wealth seriously at the time. It's almost like your past already was pointing you towards where you are going right now. It feels like your future wealthy version of yourself wrote down these things and was already pointing you in that direction. Okay. Now, here's some more evidence. A financial mistake gets corrected in your favor. It's like you're overcharged and then you receive more back. Or a fee, it gets unexpectedly removed. Or something you thought would cost you a lot ends up costing you nothing. I mean, you got it for the free 99. Okay, now here's some more evidence. The word congratulations keeps reaching you when nothing has even happened yet. Okay, an advertisement says congratulations. An email subject says congratulations. Or someone says it in another person nearby and you hear it. You hear the word congratulations. And for some reason, that word, it keeps grabbing you. It keeps grabbing your attention. It feels like the universe is telling you congratulations. Okay, it's about to happen. All right. Now let's talk about some more evidence. Something connected to wealth physically lands near you. Okay, a bill blows across your path, or a coin appears somewhere unusual. Okay, or you find a money related object where you wouldn't expect one at all. Not proof of anything by itself, but it's kind of the moment that can feel strangely timed. Okay, you might even start seeing wealth and money and things like that in your dream. Okay, now here is some more evidence. You start encountering people celebrating financial wins around you. Okay, someone gets a promotion, someone receives unexpected money, like a lottery win or something like that. Someone close to you announces a major opportunity that has happened in their life. Instead of only hearing about struggle, you're suddenly surrounded by examples of possibility. And I'm telling you, a lot of the times when something is about to happen in your life, something major like that, the universe will start mirroring things in your life like that. Okay, if you desire to win the lottery, the universe will mirror other lottery winners in your life. Okay, now here's some more evidence that you have to pay attention to. A financial problem unexpectedly solves itself differently than you expected. Okay, the expense, it disappears. Someone else handles it, or the situation changes before you even had time to fix it. It's like it just worked itself out in your favor. Okay, now here's some more evidence that you're probably experiencing right now. Something you thought you lost financially unexpectedly returns in your life like a boomerang. Okay, a canceled payment, it gets restored. An old deposit, it comes back all of a sudden. Okay, or money you wrote off, money that you said, I'm not going to get that money back, it suddenly resurfaces and it returns in your life. Okay, now here's some more evidence of this wealth. Okay, of this future wealth. You begin seeing your exact goal written by other people. Okay, financial freedom, retire early, build generational wealth, jackpot wins, lottery winners. Okay, the strange part is how often your private goals start appearing outside of you, because it's like you're giving off this energetic signal. And I'm telling you, when things are about to happen in your life, the universe will start delivering messages into your life from other people or advertisements or just commercials, things like that. You'll start seeing it like that. Okay, now here's some more evidence of your future wealth. Your old money habits suddenly become obvious while you're doing them. Okay, you catch yourself spending emotionally. You notice when fear controls your decision. You're starting to notice this. Or you recognize a habit that you used to perform automatically, and you're like, wait a minute, that's just a habit that doesn't serve me any purpose anymore. It's like you're watching the old version of yourself in real time. Okay, and you're becoming this new version of yourself. All right, now here's some more evidence. An inconvenience accidentally saves you money. Okay, something being sold, something that has been sold out. All right, it stops an unnecessary purchase, or a canceled plan saves you hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands, or a delay prevents an expense you would have regretted. Okay, the thing that irritated ends up being the thing that irritated you ends up being the thing that benefits you. Okay, now let's talk about some more evidence. A completely ordinary receipt, it just catches your attention all of a sudden. A total resembles a meaningful number when you see this on the receipt, or the transaction time, it stands out, or the change you're given. It's just something seems unusual about it. It's not because every receipt carries a message, but because this one somehow refuses to leave your mind. You're like, wait a minute, I just got a total of $11.11, or I just got a total of $7.77, or the time was $11.11, or just 8888 on the receipt, something like that, and it stands out to you. Okay, now here's some more evidence. Someone asks you for financial advice before you even feel qualified to give it. Okay, they ask you how you'd handle money. They ask you, what would you do with this opportunity? They ask you, what would you do if you became a lottery winner? They want to know your opinion about building something. Okay, other people may begin noticing your mindset that you haven't even fully recognized yourself yet. Okay, I'm telling you, people can sense that something is about to happen in your life. Pay attention, because people is the biggest sign. Now, here is some more evidence. You begin catching yourself saying when instead of if. Okay, when I become financially free, when I win the lottery, when I own my own business, when I don't have to worry about money. Your language, it quietly stops treating your future as something that's impossible. Okay, now you're thinking about possibility when you talk about when. Energetically, I'm telling you, your soul, everything, you have to pay attention to yourself, because a lot of the times the signs will come through you, right out of your own mouth. Okay, now let's talk about some more evidence. A number connected to money keeps appearing in unusual places. Not just 1111, a ticket number, a transaction number, a random sequence on paperwork. It becomes interesting because of the context in which you keep encountering. It's like it just keeps on landing in your vision. Like it just keeps on catching your attention. You have to pay attention to that. All right. Now let's talk about some more evidence that you're probably experiencing right now. You almost spend money, then something inside you stops you. Okay. You put the item back, or you close the checkout page, or you suddenly ask yourself why you're even buying this in the first place. The evidence isn't the money you save. It's that your relationship with money is changing. Okay, that's what this means. Now let's talk about some more evidence. Okay, you accidentally discover that something you own is worth more than you thought. An old collectible, all of a sudden it's worth a lot of money. Equipment that you forgot all about, all of a sudden it's worth a lot of money. Something that you have been sitting on for years, all of a sudden it's worth a lot of money. The value was already present. You simply weren't recognizing it. I know I recently heard this story about this man that had like a diamond sitting on his mantle. It was a big diamond, and for years he never even knew that it was a diamond. Okay, like that. That's an example. Now here's some more evidence. People begin bringing financial conversations to you without you even starting the conversation. Someone talks about investing. Someone mentions buying property. A coworker starts discussing another stream of income or multiple streams of income. The money conversations, they start entering your environment naturally. Okay, now here's some more evidence. You experience a strange moment of deja vu while dealing with money. This one is big, okay? Because you're paying for something and it feels oddly familiar. You might even get deja vu. You're like, wait a minute, at that moment. Or a financial conversation feels like you've already heard this conversation before. Or a particular moment seems to replay itself over and over again. It doesn't have to mean the future literally happened already. It doesn't have to mean that. The strange familiarity itself gives you something powerful to freestyle around. Okay, you're like, wait a minute, I've already lived this moment and this is dealing with money. I'm telling you, pay attention to that. That is very, very powerful. That is the evidence. Okay, now here's some more evidence. Something you were denied becomes available after you stopped needing it, after you stopped chasing it. Okay, an offer, it just comes back all of a sudden, or someone changes their answer and they finally tell you yes, and you weren't even expecting that anymore. As a matter of fact, you forgot all about it. They call you up and they tell you, yes, this job is yours, or yes, this opportunity is yours, or yes, this inheritance is yours. Okay, or a door reopens after you've emotionally moved on. All of a sudden it's opened back up. Now the real question becomes whether you even want it anymore. Okay, do you still want this opportunity? Do you still want this anymore? Because like I said, you cut it off already. And when you don't chase something, it's like it will start chasing you. Okay, now here is some more evidence that's probably happening in your life right now. You start noticing how often money was hidden behind information. It's like something you didn't know was costing you, something like that. Okay, or something you learned, it saved you money, or one piece of knowledge changed how you see an opportunity. Sometimes the evidence isn't cash, it's knowledge that changes what you do next. All right, now here's some more evidence. Your present life starts producing tiny moments that feel like previews. Okay, not the lifestyle that you've imagined, something more quieter than that, something more subtle. Okay, you unexpectedly experience a level of freedom you normally don't have, or something that usually worries you financially gets handled easily, no stress. Okay, or for one brief moment you experience what feels like a decision without even controlling it. It feels like a decision was made without you controlling it, like the universe handled this for you. Okay, see, maybe the evidence isn't supposed to prove your future. Maybe it's supposed to make you look closer at the present moment, because some of the smallest changes in how you think, how you choose, or how you notice, or even how you respond may be showing you the direction that you are already moving. This is the evidence that's left in your life right now. It's like it already happened, And the evidence is being left in your life right now for you to follow it, for you to go down that path. Because I'm telling you, a lot of the times, these signs, these synchronicities that's happening in your life right now is just, that is the evidence that your future wealth is leaving behind you to follow. Like I said in my last video, the clues, the breadcrumbs for you to follow. You just have to continue to follow them. You have to continue to stay faithful. You have to continue to believe. You have to continue to visualize. You have to continue to inspire yourself. You have to continue to watch inspiring content all the time. You want to surround yourself by positivity as much as possible, because that's going to keep your vibration on a high level, because everything that you desire is sitting on a vibration. I want you to think about this. Imagine a whole room full of tuning forks, okay? Let's just say there are 100 different tuning fork frequencies in that room. You particularly have a tuning fork in your hand that's at 432 hertz, all right? You enter that room and you hit your tuning fork. Doom. You may not be able to hear it, but it's vibrating a frequency. No other tuning fork in that room is going to vibrate except for the other tuning fork in that room that's also at 432 hertz. Isn't that amazing? That's the same thing that's happening with you. You have to vibrate on that frequency of wealth. You have to stay on that abundant vibration. And that's what you're going to attract in your life. Okay. Now, thank you so much for tuning in to Millionaire Mindset, where everything happens in divine time by divine design, but you are the divine design. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video and hype this video up. Until the next video, Millionaire Mindset signing off.